Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat Cyrax, and I gotta give a huge shout out to Andrew Griffin of Toyco because he keeps my Storm Collectibles addiction going, and it is awesome. So I do have Cyrax to review. I know I got Sector, I still got to review, in the newest Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat 3 Sub-Zero. So I'm getting to those. I'm just trying to get caught up because I have a lot backlogged, so I got to really catch up with these reviews. But Cyrax in the typical style Storm collectible packaging, got the window, lots of plastic on here, so you really can't see a lot of the detail as much as you would like because it's not as clear because they have plastic over stuff to protect their figures. Now I know you inbox collectors, if you got them on a shelf, you love this little portrait on the side here that it folds over the corner because you get that full image of Cyrax. But if you have them all stacked on the side, you do get that side of him as well, so you can have all your figures on stacked this way. Don't know why you'd want to, but they would still look pretty cool side by side with each figure showing half their face on the side of the box. Then on the right side of the box we got Cyrax all posed up, and another company that is not scared to use their figure for their box promotion. So I mean, it's showing the figure, you can pose them that way. Then we have the back of the box still showing off the figure and some poses of what you can do. And there, it's almost like if I got one of those old video gaming magazines that had all the moves in them, because they always showed like them doing the move and then the controls to do the special move. And that's what this reminds me of. But it's awesome to see the figure doing all the poses and moves. And then we even got a little bit of read-up right here. Here's a close-up of that read-up information, so feel free to pause it if you'd like to read this. Now, it wouldn't be a Storm Collectibles figure without an instruction manual. And this one just opens up, showing how to interchange the hands and how to use the chest plate and how it opens up. Cyrax, out of the box, looks badass. Yes, he is basically Smoke, but a different color. And his articulation is going to be the same, but it's still a badass looking figure. It looks like I just reached in the video game, pulled him out. It's awesome. He comes equipped with 2 fist hands. Cyrax comes with a stylized, like, gripping, clawy hand. I don't know. It's just a martial arts style hand. And it's got the metal strap going through the bottom of the hand. So that glove underneath that's black sort of attaches this armor onto it. And these things are sculpted and painted beautifully. They do a good job with their hands. I love the fact that Storm stays consistent with having that little strip through the bottom of the hand. Now this is another clawy hand. It has all the fingers being at the same position, and it does have the sculpted on armor. As I drop a hand right there, that sculpted on armor, which looks pretty wicked. Last but not least, we get the opened palm hands, still with that silver paint strip through the center, and we do get the armor on top as well. So plenty of different styles of hands to get that expressiveness going in different martial arts moves. Just like Smoke, Cyrax comes a little baggy with extra dreads in case you lose his dreads. Now, you wouldn't be Cyrax without your little bomb. Now, these are the bombs that we've seen with Smoke, and I hope, if you're watching this, that you bought Smoke, because I'm talking about the Cyber Smoke, because Cyrax only comes with 1 bomb. It's surprising that he would only come with 1 when Smoke came with a bunch of them. I think he came with like 3 or 4 of them, but you only get 1 with Cyrax. I mean, it's still painted decent, looks good, but why only 1? Now we get that nice cybernetic laser mesh netting that we've used many, many times on our foes. If you've played as Cyrax in the Mortal Kombat games, it shoots out, wraps around them, immobilizes them to where you could get a nice quick uppercut or combo on him, or well, on him or her, whoever your enemy is. And this thing is awesome. It opens up right there. So you can actually wrap it around any figure in your collection, to be honest. And it looks good even when it's closed, like it should. So not only does the mesh look awesome in person, and when the lights are on with a black light, this thing glows. It looks really, really badass. As you see here, I mean, the camera doesn't pick up the little hint of like green, but you can still see how the glow works. It's pretty awesome if you got a black light handy. Cyrax up close looks great. I mean, it looks like how Smoke was, as he should have been, and he has like almost like a metallic sheen to it. And it's not overly metallic, it's not overly yellow, definitely a mustardy yellow, which is good. And they have a wash throughout. You can sort of see it like a black wash, and it gives him some of that dirtiness. And it should be there. Like, in my opinion, he should not be perfectly, immaculately clean. But the sculpt work on this thing is insane. I love how they did like the individual dreads. And again, they are removable because you can like position them in the top of the head up there. There's 3 holes. But again, moving them out of the way, tons of sculpted detail. I mean, I gotta say that Storm Collectibles probably making NetherRealm Studios, you know, smile like when they get these figures in hand. And I'm hoping all the employees get a hold of these, or they might be sick of these characters, who knows, because it's their life and career. But still, these things are awesome to me in hand, because I just remember playing them and still play Mortal Kombat games to this day. You know, we got the new Aftermath expansion coming out this month, which is going to be wicked. We got Fujin, and we got you know, Shiva, and even RoboCop. RoboCop's gonna be awesome. A lot of you millennials are probably like, I don't know why we got RoboCop. I don't get it. Well, if you don't get it, then that's sad. RoboCop was amazing, especially when you ever played like RoboCop versus Terminator. It's a pretty badass game. But we get to actually do that in the Mortal Kombat expansion when we get them. Look at a little tire butt. We get a tire tread butt crack. But this figure, awesome. I always like this whole like quick motocross armor design, and I love the fact that they stuck with it. Just really, really like all the painted on details. It's a really nice looking figure. Now, you've seen the articulation before. If you see my Smoke review, it's the exact same articulation, but I'll go over it pretty quickly. It won't be completely perfect, but his head, it gets crazy amount of motion. I love it. Love the whole movement of the head. This undersuit is like a rubbery body, which is great. His armor floats on top of that. Some articulation as well. It's still articulation. This part opens up just like Smoke. Oh, man. I just popped that bad boy off. Went a little bit too far with it. So you just got to pop it back in like so. There we go. I love the fact that they put all that detail and sculpt work and paint work into that center chest. So then this closes. Arms have butterflies, so you get that nice butterfly motion. It's a little bit blurry. Let me focus it here. So you get some butterfly here, pretty much full rotation, but the shoulder pads do get out of the way, but you can shift them over if you really want to get that rotation. Arms go up quite a bit, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. We get the wrist rotation, and we get the wrist bend. It's a little bit tight because he's freshly out of the package, so you get that wrist bend out of there as well. We also get some really good internal ab movements. Like, look at that. Crazy amount of shifting left and right, leaning back, leaning forward, and the armor doesn't look ridiculous when he's doing it. So you can't go wrong with this. I love Storm Collectibles articulation. He can do the splits, full Van Damme. He can kick forward, Spartan kick. He can kick back as well. His butt cheeks look a little weird, but you can do this. He does have double jointed knees. Those look pretty awesome too. Then they go forward. We get ankle bend, pivot, no boot cut, and his thigh cut is all the way up here, so you can get his thigh to rotate. You can see the little ball right there. So you can get that movement out of there. I can't help it. I love Storm Collectibles and what they do with action figures. This Mortal Kombat line is fantastic. I can't wait to get more, and I can't wait to get Lobo. But I mean, you can get Cyrax in his iconic winning pose. I can't get enough of this net effect. It is awesome. I got Frank Castle getting captured in it like he's fighting Cyrax, and the thing looks phenomenal. I love the fact that you can actually put the bomb on his lower, like, little flip panel shelf, whatever you want to call it. That part opens up and you can place the bomb right there, so it's almost like he's about to project it out to his enemy. And I just sort of wish it had been cool if we would have got like a stand to put it on, or like a effect piece that like maybe the silver could pop out, or there's a hole in the silver part where you can plug a little arced clear piece into another bomb to sort of have that whole, like, just to make it affect like he's shooting it out. I think that would have been cool. Or even sort of how Sector had a missile that can attach to the center part of his chest that looks like it's shooting out. Something to do with these bombs, because that's what Cyrax used. I mean, those bombs were his go-to weapon of choice. But they're cybernetic ninjas. I mean, they had a bunch of different weapons. What am I talking about? But either way, this sums up my unboxing and review of Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat Cyrax. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up. New to my channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. I really appreciate it. And if you want to know when I post up a new video, hit that bell notification while you're at it. And make sure you guys check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. I mean, this is where I get my Storm Collectibles, my figure arts, you know, a lot of my collecting that I get, like a lot of these figures I do get through Toyco. So the website's down there. Go check it out. If you see something you like, use that promo code. It's down there for you guys to use to get free shipping on anything you see on that website. And make sure you check out Toyco's Preorder group as well. It's a Facebook group, and you can come on in, and it just sort of keeps you in the know with what's coming out, when the date, you know, these figures are coming out, how much he's pre-ordering them for. And then if it's something that you're like, hey, I do want to get this, you just tell him you want to get one, and you can pre-order. And his prices really stomp the competition. I have yet to see Megalopolis, Big Bad Toy Store, or Entertainment Earth come close to what Toyco does for their pricing. And I mean, as a collector, you guys as collectors as well are aware that collecting is expensive and it can be costly. So any sort of money break we can get, we got to take it at times. So definitely check it out. And if you guys are looking for that nice little tight-knit, close family of collectors, make sure you check out Plastic Cannibals. It's a Facebook group. At the end of the video, you see a little cartoon image that says Plastic Cannibals. Go to Facebook, type in Plastic Cannibals, find that image, answer the 3 questions, and come on in. We can talk figures, you know, show off pictures of your collection. If you're new to collecting, we can help you out. You know, just come on in and let's be nerds together. It'll be pretty awesome. So I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.